Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. I can't believe I've already got to bring out the hat, even though I am a little bit weak when it comes to cold weather. It is a beautiful morning here on the farm, and we've missed it again. Yesterday, we had market. We went to market, came home from market. Smitten had her piglets. We are gonna go check out those piglets, see how our pigs are doing in the woods and how we're saving feed. But let's first get the chickens out, get the meat birds fed. We had a cold front come in yesterday and some crazy winds and rain. Chickens are doing great and are ready to come out. But you can see our tarp is sagging a little bit and everything is quite wet. We actually lost a tarp on one of our chicken tractors, which it was old anyway, and it was time to replace, so it wasn't gonna make it to next season. But pretty sure we got a little bit of water on top of here. Yeah, they've got a little bit of feed, but we'll add some more here. Chickens are doing fine. It is in the 40s. It's not really that cold. And they will stay out probably until we start getting snow. And then we may move them into the barn where they have outside access still. But they do well in these coops, and we can put the sides and the fronts on the coops to help them stay warm as it starts to get colder. All right, as you can see, we've only got one chicken tractor left, of chickens anyway. We've moved the other three up here. I've got to get tarps off of them, but what a great feeling. The only better feeling than one chicken tractor left will be no chicken tractors left. But as you can see, we put tarps around both sides and the back as it was getting cold yesterday, just to keep these chickens comfortable. They don't do great in the cold weather, and that is why we stop raising them this time of year. It is going to be 65 today, so it's not bad, but it was down in the upper 30s last night. We'll get this unstaked and get these chickens moving. This is our last batch. This is the, let's see, it would be the 1001 to 1100th. Don't know if that makes sense, but this is the last of our 1100 chickens that we are raising this year, and they probably have around 3 weeks until they go to the processor. As long as we keep the wind off of them and keep them dry, they will do okay, and so far they are good. So I'm gonna get the feeders and waterers out, and we will move them forward to a fresh spot of grass. Watch out, guys. All right, everyone is doing well. As it warms up today, I'm sure they'll be feeling even better, but I'm just happy that they are doing all right after that little cold spell. And more excitedly, is that a word? Man, I'm using some good words today. I'm even more excited that this is the last batch. This is the first time since March that we've only had one batch of Cornish cross chickens on the farm. So last Saturday, Jamie made the executive decision. We had around 50 birds left, and normally I only like to do around 30. Well, we decided we're doing all 50. It was a long day, but we knocked it out. And instead of 2 days of butchering, we only had 1 day of butchering, and I'm glad we did that. So last batch of Cornish, a couple more weeks, and we will be done with chickens, meat chickens, for the year. All right, I know you've been waiting. Everybody gets extra today because everybody has piglets. Here you go, to Luis. And then we've got Smitten. There you go. All right, I know what everyone's waiting for. Let's go in and check out the older piglets, and we'll check out Smitten's piglets. All right, like I said, I came out. These were actually born on Sunday. Last Sunday, we came out and fed her in the morning before church, went to market, got home from market, and she had her piglets. So we made it official. We missed every birth, but all the mamas did great. So, well, let's go in and check. This is the oldest pigs. This is Delilah's piglets, getting big and beautiful. Good morning. Enjoying some heat lamp there. And then next to her is to Luis. Same thing, everyone enjoying. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Everybody just wants to say hi to you this morning. They're doing great. And let's go check out Smitten's, the newest piglets. I don't even know boys and girls. I didn't even check after she had them. I just made sure everybody was warm. We actually put up the curtains in this pen because they were just born. And the wind was blowing like crazy. These older ones are fine now. They'll be fine. But we did put up the curtains just to keep the wind out. And these are a day old. This is Monday. You guys will see this on Wednesday. They are just a day old. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one of them did not make it. It just happens. But 8 live piglets doing great. Ryder is the daddy of these piglets. And Mama was just in here nursing them. That's why they're not under the heat lamp. She just got up and ran out to eat. So that is why they are not nursing. Let's see what we got. There's a boy there. That big brown spotted one is a boy. There's another boy. So these 2 spotted ones are boys. Here's another boy. 3 boys. There's another boy. 4 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4 boys. This little one's a girl. There's another boy. 5 boys and 1 girl. And then let's check these 2 gingers in here. Got a lot of boys from Smitten. Look at that. I want to show you that if I can grab that piglet. Here's a little one. There's another boy. 6 boys and 1 girl. And then this last one right here. Come here. Come here. That's a girl. But look at that brown spot. I know, honey. She's got that brown spot on her back leg. So it looks like 6 boys and 2 girls. And let's see. Was this the girl? Yeah, this little small white one. And this big ginger one with that unique little brown spot right on her back leg. So there is Smitten's. We're going to let them do their thing for a minute while we finish chores. And then we're going to come back and check out these babies in just a little bit. So 2 girls, 6 boys. And the one that didn't make it was also a boy. So it was 7 boys and 2 girls. Let's go out and finish feeding the rest of the pigs. We'll come back and check out these piglets once Mama comes in, and maybe we can get them feeding here this morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Watch out. Come on. All right, these are the pigs. Oh! Now we just moved into the woods last video. Well, that didn't work out well. But you got some in your hair for later. And they have been doing awesome. Let's get them fed. And then we'll show you what's going on in here. Did I miss one? There you go. You got it all in your hair. I'll give you a little more there. Unfortunately, with the rain, our fire that was going about a week has finally died down, which was a bummer, but these pigs in the woods have been doing amazing. It is not total chaos when we go to feed, mostly because I think they're not hungry like they normally are, because they've been eating so many acorns and all the things that they can get here in the woods. And just goes to show that the work that we put in has definitely paid off. This is a fantastic spot for these pigs, and they've only been in here, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now probably. And things are just not really chaotic at feed time. They're eating, but sometimes we'll come out in the afternoon and there's some feed left in their bowls. And if you guys know pigs, you know that is a very rare thing, that there's actually feed left in their bowls. So the hard work we put in here is definitely paying off. They're eating a lot of good acorns. A lot of people are looking for acorn finished pork or forest raised pork, and we've got that option now. So it is exciting. You saving all that for later, bud? Yeah? Don't tell anybody it's there. You'll have a little snack later. So just wanted to give you guys that update on our pigs in the woods. They are doing fantastic. All right, feeding is finished. It is warming up. Ready to get this hat off my head. But back in the piglet barn. There go two Luises outside using the bathroom. That's a good sign. And here is Smitten with the new babies. Hey, Smitty. Tongue out and ready to go. How are you doing? Good morning. So just wanted to check these piglets out one more time before we wrap up this video. Why are you going up by Mama's head? Let's go back down here by the milk. Seems like everybody is settled in. We've got 2 pigs sleeping over here. Not too worried about nursing at the moment, but everyone else is grabbing a bite to eat this morning. So always a great time. We get the questions all the time about what do we give the piglets when they're born, this and that. Guys, we don't do anything for the piglets. A lot of people will do iron shots. We've done iron shots in the past right alongside with another litter that we had that we didn't do iron shots with, and we didn't notice a difference that made us want to do that every single time. There are a lot of people that will do iron shots, and that is fine. I mean, I'm not talking against them. I'm not talking for them. Do what's best for your farm, but we don't do any shots. The only time we've done shots is when we notice a pig that maybe gets, I can't think of it right now, but pneumonia. If they start breathing really heavy and their sides are sinking in, it's normally pneumonia. And so we've used a antibiotic for that. But other than that, that is not very often. Other than that, we don't do any shots. Like I said, if you choose to do iron shots, that's totally fine. Like I said, we're not for it or against it. We're just telling what we do. Somebody's not happy down there, are they, Smitten? Somebody's not happy down there. He did a good job. So anyway, wanted to show you guys this. We didn't miss it. We just missed filming it on camera. And so now we are out here showing you guys this amazing life that we get to enjoy multiple times per year. So there is your piglet update. As always, we love to follow these piglets along on their journey from day one to weaning from mamas, and we will bring you along for that. So there's your weekly piglet fix today. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to make the change, and we will see you on the next video. Someone's grouchy down there.